I know I only met you last Thursday, but boy, you got a girl going.
Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is officially Maxie G, and I am here to give you the low on this juicy hair affair. So first, I want to start off by saying that it was a very experimental purchase. Anyways, so jumping right into it, I have to say that I really did not appreciate the hair quality or the overall experience, and I did try to discuss that with the seller, and we got nowhere. So like discussed, here's your video and here's your review. Okay, so I rated the hair out of a full 10, right? So right here you can see I have 10 things, and each thing leading up to a particular score. So the things that I'm going to be talking about is the service, the hair, the bundle smell, the time delivery, appearance, interaction, and length, feel, the weft, and the quality. Alright, so I gave everything different weighings. So there's stuff out of 7, stuff out of 3, stuff out of 5, stuff out of 2, and stuff out of 10. So for my service, I gave it a 5 out of 7. Because at first, when I first was interacting with the seller, which is Constance, the CEO of Juicy Hair Affair, she was very pleasant. She was very open to discussion, and it was very much so decent. For that, I gave it a 71%. For the hair itself, I gave it a half out of 3 because the experience was not very good. At the end, I will show you and I will explain in depth what that means to me. The bundle smell, it was 7 out of 7. When Constance sent it, it did not smell terrible, and when I washed it, there was no odor lingering to that extent where I felt that it was chemically or just nasty. Next is the time of delivery. Because I don't live in the US, there was a discrepancy with discussion about delivery time, and also with the purchasing of having to pay for delivery myself. Also, I gave that a 5 out of 7, which led to a 71% also. Appearance of the hair, I gave that a 4 out of 7. The appearance seemed well, but it wasn't. Also, there was not a lot of explanation of what type of hair it was. For the interaction, so this is the interaction following the initial service, and I gave that a 6 out of 7, again because she did provide enough insight to certain things. The length, I gave it a 3 out of 5, which is a 60%. Also, the feel of the hair, I gave that a 50%, and that's generally because it looked good in the videos that she presented, and then when I got it, it felt thin, it looked thin. It didn't have the luster that she proclaimed in her previous videos, and also through her social media. The feel, I went over that, and then the weft, it was single drawn. It was thin, sparse, very, very unlike the product description. And for the quality, I gave that a 7 out of 10, which is a 70%. And that's because, again, it is possibly human hair. There was no synthetic pieces, which I could tell right off the bat. I have not straightened the hair because it's a very recent install, and here is the nitty-gritty of why I gave the Juicy Hair Affair a 5 to 6 out of 10, and this is a reason. So this is just a day's worth of shedding. This is not normal in raw hair game, and I'm going to tell you this because I've purchased raw hair before. I've purchased it from other vendors. I've purchased it from other sellers which sells it, and they ensure that their hair is sealed. They also ensure that their hair is double drawn for the prices that they're asking. And on the Juicy Hair Affair website, they charge anywhere from 200, from 180 to about like 300 per bundle, and the hair is only single drawn. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's realistic. Would I tell someone to buy from them? No. If I was to tell someone to buy from them, which I'm not, I'll just tell them don't do it, because you're going to get a lot of back and forth with, they don't know what the vendor did, or the vendor is different, but they're still selling it to you. Okay? So I say don't purchase. Spend your money in a place where you know for sure people have given countless reviews and countless testimonies where the hair is consistent in terms of quality, luster, and durability. I do not find this hair is durable. I do not find this hair is long lasting. If this is a day's worth of shedding, I would hate to see a month of shedding. Also, I will show other clips showing the hair, basically what it looks like when it's been combed for a couple of days or brushed, and you tell me if your hair should be shedding that much. I don't particularly think so, but again, what do I know? This is just the first time I'm shopping from them, and it will not happen again. Fair enough. Also, I want to say that I don't like the customer service, despite this was the original initial rating when I first started off with the communication. But as time went on, I tried to get a refund based on what I was sent and based on the information which was given to me after the fact that I had received a product. Also, when I got the product, it came in a package which was open because of delivery. I don't think a package should come like that. I have ordered from other places before, and they ensure that the package never opens, the seal doesn't break. I was actually very worried that my hair would have been different places, because it wouldn't have came to me, because again, it was open. I do not believe that customs would open it and not close it back if they know what's inside of it. And if they do, you have to ensure that your customers are not going to get open packages, because you can buy hair from companies online and they ensure that it's never open, which I have gotten in the past. It wasn't open. Also, for the shipping costs, as I said before, I had to pay my shipping costs for myself, which I did not like. I have gotten here from AliExpress. Actually, I lied. I have gotten here from Amazon, and I have gotten here from the seller itself, if they have websites, if they have local locations. And it's never been this way. If I had an issue, it was dealt with properly. If you feel as a seller that you cannot give a refund to your customer, you are going to lose customers. And I'm not telling you to take the fall for every time you mess up. I'm talking about every time that your customer complains. You have to adjust, and you have to choose which battles you fight. And I'm telling you, this battle that you're not particularly keen on, with your vendors being terrible, that's on you. Losing your customers because you do not investigate properly into a good vendor for your customers' sake, especially being a smaller business, it reflects, right? And this review is a reflection of what is actually happening with your company. I'm so sorry to say that I wasted my money, but I felt I wasted my money. Again, I will not tell anyone to purchase from Juicy Hair Affair. I will not purchase myself from Juicy Hair Affair. I will not accept a discount code from Juicy Hair Affair to purchase anything further. If I can get my refund back, I would prefer that, but it seems like that is too much of a burden for the CEO. And that being said, I hope to talk to you guys in the future and let you know if this hair has magically changed. In that case, catch you in the next one, and like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for joining me today.